you to the curb. I see the way your eyes have lost their fire, and how the road has taken something higher than you thought you'd ever have to pay for being who you are from day to day. But I have seen you at your absolute most brilliant and most beautifully acute, and I refuse to watch you disappear into the gray of someone else's fear. I refuse to let the story end this way, with everything you are just fading gray. Rise with me tonight, above the doubt and all the pain tonight, and let the stars know your name. You were built for more than this, more than breaking in the dark. Reunite and show the world the fire in your heart. The fire in your heart. I know the nights have been your enemy. I know the mirror's been unkind to see. I know you've talked yourself into the ground until the silence was the only sound. But silence is a liar wearing truth, and tired is not permanent, it's just a bruise. And every single person who became someone extraordinary felt this same. You think the world has moved beyond your reach, see the way your eyes have lost their fire, and how the road has taken something higher than you thought you'd ever have to pay for being who you are from day to day. But I have seen you at your absolute most brilliant and most beautifully acute, and I refuse to watch you disappear into the gray of someone else's fear. I refuse to let the story end this way, with everything you are just fading gray. Rise with me tonight. Cold tonight, the street lamps bleed their yellow light. I'm standing at the edge of everything we built, with nothing left but memory and guilt. You photographed beside the phone, the one where both of us were whole, before the cracks became the canyon that we fell into, the place where broken lovers dwell. But even in the wreckage, even in the dark, I still feel the burning of your mark. Some fires don't go out, they just burn lower. Some loves don't let go, they just grow colder, never gone. There's a fire in the rain that nobody else can see, a fire in the rain that you left burning in me. Thunder takes the sky, but it can't take what's true. There's a fire in the rain, and it's all because of you. I drove past where we used to go, that corner bar with lights down low, the jukebox playing something slow and sad and right, the way it always did on Friday night. The barman poured without me asking. He remembered what I'm always having, 2 drinks in, and I can almost hear your voice cutting through the noise like it's a choice. But even strangers in a crowded room can feel a man still haunted by a wound. So I raise my glass to everything we had, to every good and every beautiful and bad. There's a fire in the rain that nobody else can see, a fire in the rain that you left burning in me. Thunder takes the sky, Some pain's a proof that something was worth having, and I would rather burn than never feel this way. Last train's pulling out beneath the city lights. I'm standing at the platform, holding on to fight against the tide of everything that says let go, against the voice inside that says you have to know. When something's over, it is over and it's done. But every nerve inside me screams you are the one I build my every waking dream around, the one whose absence is the loudest kind of sound. I know what all the reasonable voices say, I know the dawn is coming for this night, but reason never loved you the way I do, and reason never held you in this light. So I'm asking for one more hour, one more chance to feel this real, one more moment standing at the edge of everything I know is true. Hold on to the night, don't let the morning take you yet. Hold on to the night, too beautiful to just forget. Every star above us, every breath we share. Hold on to the night, like love was never meant to fade, like hearts were never meant to break. Hold on, hold on to the night. I've written out the speech 100 times, the one where I'm mature and say it's fine. But standing here I can't remember words that sound more hollow than the truth I've heard. 'Cause you were every summer I have known, that you were every place that felt like home, that somewhere in the years between us both I stopped being a man and became yours, and now you're standing at the edge of gold. everything we made, because the night won't last, and we both know it, because the morning comes for every soul. But what we did here in this darkness was the bravest and most beautiful we'll ever know. Hold on to the night, let it last a little more. Hold on to the night, that's what these nights are for. Every broken hallelujah, every tear that falls like rain. Hold on to the night, because the morning always comes, but nothing takes away what the night has done. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on to the night. Hold on to the night. The night, the night, oh, the night, the night. I've walked through desert heat and mountain cold. I've seen the places where the young grow old. I've chased the sunset to the other side, and found that every sunset leads to you inside. You photograph us crossed 1,000 miles, inside my jacket next to every trial. A worn and faded corner creased with time. The only map I've needed, you are mine. They said the distance was too great to cross. They said some loves can't carry all that cost. They measured everything in miles and years, and I just smiled and wiped away their tears, because they never felt what I have felt. They never held a hand that made me melt. They never had a reason like you give, to do the impossible and live. I would cross the world for you, through every storm and ocean wide. I would cross the world for you, through every dark and mountain high. There is no road too long, no sea too wide to swim. I would cross the world, I would burn it down and cross the world again and again for you. The telephone would ring at 3 a.m. Your voice so small across the miles, and then I'd lay there listening to you breathe and know that home was just a voice, and that's enough to go. I've slept in stations, terminals, and cars. That's what you are worth. That's what you're worth to me. Every mile, every year, every sacrifice, every tear, every border, every sea. You are worth everything. I've walked through desert heat and mountain cold. I've seen the places where the young grow old. I've chased the sunset to the other side and found that every sunset leads to you inside. Your photograph has crossed 1,000 miles inside my jacket next to every trial. The party's winding down and people start to leave. The room grows thin with coats and keys and things retrieved. And then across the emptying and amber-lit expanse, I find you standing there, and suddenly there's nothing left to chance. Because the moments have a gravity all their own. Some eyes across the room can make you feel less alone than 20 years of being fine and managing and right. And I found that kind of moment in your eyes tonight. I don't know your name yet, but I know your face was made for exactly this kind of late and amber-lit and rain outside the window kind of night. lifted your head when I finally crossed the room, like you had been expecting me to come there soon. Like this was something both of us had known before it happened, before either of us had even spoken. You said my name the way that names are meant to sound, when they are found by someone who has finally found the person that the name belongs to, whole and clear. And I said yours back slowly, just to keep it here in my mouth, in this moment, before the world comes back. Outside the rain is writing something on the street, something about the way that certain people meet at the exact right moment of the exact right night, when everything inside them finally gets to be right. There's a midnight in your eyes, every star I've never named. There's a midnight in your eyes, and I will never be the same. From this moment and December, from this rain and this room, there's a midnight in your eyes, and I am stepping in completely, willingly into you, into the midnight of you. I have been in rooms before, I have met eyes across the spaces, I have had the conversation that goes nowhere and erases. But this is different, this is the kind of different that you feel before you name it, that you know before you know it, that you fall before you've fallen. This is the kind of night that you remember when you're old, when you're trying to explain to someone young what love felt like the first time you tell them about a room and a party winding down in the rain, and a pair of eyes that had midnight in them, and how you crossed the whole expanse of your entire life in 20 steps. There's a midnight in your eyes that I have fallen into whole. There's a midnight in your eyes that is now a part of my soul. Every room I'm in from now on will be measured by this one. There's a midnight in your eyes, and I am undone, completely, gratefully, beautifully undone by the midnight in your eyes, by you, by you, by you. The party's winding down, and people start to leave. The room grows thin with coats and keys and things retrieved, and then across the emptying and ember-lit expanse, I find you standing